Почему Воронеж? А следующее что будет, Люберцы?
Не знаю.
Опять Воронеж.
I came to an explanation that it's kind of one of the most necessary things to do. Like rewriting or like reconsidering your daily thoughts about what you're gonna do and in your life or like today, basically, and like what you want to buy, what you want to, I don't know, like invest into, because you know, like you open an app, like okay, now you have a plan, like a nearly perfect plan for your personality that you have just made, and it's perfect. But the next day you open any app basically, and you're like, oh my god, I like, I'm I have fallen into this trap. Like, oh, somebody is selling a book or like 20 books about, I don't know, like psychology, or I don't know, like a cow milk, or a dress. Yes, I need a dress. Of course, I don't have I don't have any, like, and you just get lost in this. You're like, I need this right now. Maybe should I buy it or what? Or should I just leave it for like forever? And yeah, sometimes, but by sometimes I mean daily. I personally need to consider and reconsider, just to stay in touch with my plan. Like one day without keeping this block notes by me, with me. Yeah, that I just forget what I was going to do. Like I have an appointment and I have I don't know, like 3 tasks. Like I go to this appointment, I talk to the doctor, they say something like, oh, this is because of this, or like, I don't know, like during the conversation I come to an understanding that I need to buy something or I need to change something in my life because of I don't know, like my immobility led me to this situation, or like just influenced this really hard. And I'm full of these thoughts about what should I do to change this situation so I would not have these problems in the future. And I completely forget about my 3 tasks that I left for this day or for this week or months of my life. And I'm like, oh, like in a week or so, if I'm not doing like I'm like not opening this notes, and I'm not trying to remind myself what is next, like is school immobility or something, this problem will be solved, but not today. Like I have 3 more tasks which were planned like before I got this plan, which is not plan at all. It's like just a, I don't know, like a bomb of thoughts, which I have only, which I will also forget about in an hour. Like when I come home and I see my mother, or like I meet somebody and we talk, and then I can't forget about it. But I can, this situation or that situation could remind me of something else, and it looks like, and it feels like I'm completely irresponsible person. I like forget everything. I don't have a plan, like real plan. Like my plan is is always changing, every hour. Okay, it's 4 in the morning and I cannot sleep. I try. You know, when I've read a book. Yeah, I think it's called Alchemic. And it's so simple. It's so it looks so not real, because you read it and you understand that it's like so simple to be happy. It's so simple to start to like, you're reading this and you already understand what you want. It's just crossing your mind while you're reading. And still, people are so afraid, people are so full of, me also, full of fear, that you're like living life that you don't really want it. You've never wanted this. And what is frightening me is that for many people, when they continue, when they are doing this for a really long time, sometimes they, like, at the beginning of their path, they knew what they want to do. They just had these thoughts when they were kids, or maybe junior, I don't know, like they had an understanding, like inner understanding of what they want to do. So what is frightening me is that when you are full of, well, when people are full of fears, me included, just thinking that, oh my god, preparing for their future life, you know, like when they are graduating from school, or when they just graduating from the university, already studying something they didn't really want to, but it just happened. They continue to live life that they didn't want to, they didn't choose innerly. Sometimes it happens that with 5 or 10 years, like with decades, they forget what they wanted to do, or they become so full of these fears, like they get more and more fears. And you know, when you don't believe in yourself and you think that you will lose, you lose. You are sure that something is not for you, life will show you that this is not for you, because you are already living another life, and you have this proof. You need this proof just to be fine, you know, like to feel that everything is fine, or you will, because it is like, you know, it's impossible for life to show you that this life is not for you. You have another life, and, you know, like give you possibilities, give you opportunities. When you don't use them, it's like a hint that you don't get. There is, okay, life gives you another hint, you don't get it. The third one, no reaction. And with the fourth, I think, like, the whole system, or like the universe, gets your hint, like, you know, it's a trade, I think, you know. You simply don't take the hint, you simply don't take the sign. So why does it need to be continued? it just ends. And what is my great fear about is that you start forgetting the beginning, like your start, what you came into this life with. You start to forget. You don't notice the hints. The hints are disappearing. And nothing is left for you. You just get into this trap and live your whole life with it. So I came on this like our old playground. We used to play here when we were kids, and there are so many memories I share with this place. Actually, I just moved to my hometown, and I'm thinking of looking for a job. Like actually, of getting a new job because I got fired, or like it was my decision. Actually, I influenced this. Yeah, and what's interesting is that when you live in a small town, it's kind of it is more difficult, but simultaneously it is just easier to find what you really like to try something and to understand yourself more deeply, because well, it turns out to me that when I lived in a big city like Moscow or St. Petersburg, it was always something that you can try. Like you don't think of about what you are going to do in this life, or about your business, about building something or creating. You think of what I could try, what I could learn, and you try different spheres of I don't know, like work. Yeah, and you just like, you're looking for something, you're trying something, and you decide. If you don't like something, you're like, yeah, I can change it. I can easily find a new job. I can try something, maybe something that would be better for me, or maybe, I don't know, like in financial way, or in just for your soul, for your well-being. And when you get back, or like you move to a really small town where there are not many interesting jobs here to try, like just to be curious about what you're good at, because well, you can be good at like making coffee or selling something, or maybe building. If you don't like this, you should create something on your own. Yeah, and you start thinking of what you could create, what you could do, like not what you could try, but what you could invent, I think. And this is like a twist for me. This is like new challenge. I haven't created anything yet, but I feel like I'm in the beginning of this road. Okay, it's not too hot, but it's kind of like I feel like I'm fried almost, but I didn't even reach the sea, so it feels like kind of like uncomfortable. Yeah, but what is really cool, that is already like they're swimming finally. It makes me think the water finally is not really cold, but yeah, it seems like it is still cold because they're like not really swimming, they're like standing at the beginning, like near the sea coast. Yeah.